So hi guys.
Hello, how's it going? How's it going?
It's going really well. How are y'all?
Doing good. Good. Hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah, hanging out. Yeah.
So I'm gonna start this. So why don't you guys introduce yourselves for my followers and tell what you do in the band?
Okay. I'm Richie Randall. I play guitar and do backing vocals and some of like the social media stuff. A lot of the times the band page is me. But yeah, and just write music. Yeah, yeah.
Wes McNeely. I've only been in the band for 2.5, going on 3 years now. I play
Okay.
drums. Um, I just play drums.
He did write some lyrics for the new record.
I wrote some lyrics for the upcoming record.
Yeah.
Yeah, most all that new material. So.
Yeah.
You let the drummer write?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Right.
Joke. Okay. So I read that you guys formed in 2008 originally. Okay. And everybody came from somewhere else. So how did that come together into Gravehuffer? I guess
Okay.
this would be for Richie because
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Well, myself and our original bass player Mike, and his name's Larry Deerdorf. He played drums with a band Mike and I were in with a bunch of other people from like '97 to 2000. It was called Initial Detonation. It was like this crust punk kind of hardcore type of thing. Two vocalists. We did a couple tours and everything. Really cool band. Well, we ended up breaking up in 2000, and then skip ahead about 6 years. Mike, Larry, and they got a guy named Caleb that was playing bass, and Mike switched to guitar. And seeing Mike with the guitar is hilarious. Dude. Looks like he's playing a toy. Right? Yeah.
Mike's a big dude.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Mike's playing guitar, and this dude Caleb plays bass, and then James Heiser, the original Gravehuffer vocalist, was the singer, and they were called Ether Bunny. Sorry if I'm going too long here.
oh no, you're fine.
Cool, cool. So Ether Bunny was around 2006 to 2008, and they were having issues with Caleb, unfortunately. And then they called me like, "Hey, man, let's get the band back together." And Mike's like, "I want to switch over to bass. I fucking hate playing guitar." And so, so they got me going in it, and then we were called Crom actually from 2008 to 2012. We changed the name to Gravehuffer because it was getting confused with a bunch of other bands called Chrome. So yeah, that's kind of started out with the three original members of Initial Detonation, and then James Heiser, the singer. He was a good friend of ours. He used to come to shows back in the day. So yeah, it's like a full circle kind of moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I do this so much. So what is the name? Okay, the story behind the name. So since you made that reference, how did y'all come up with Gravehuffer?
As far as the name, or
Yes. Yes.
um, we stole it from somebody else. There was a friend of ours named Doza that had a band called. He was gonna have. It was gonna be called Grape. Well, this band never came to fruition, and Mike was like, "Hey, man, that name Grave Up was pretty cool. Can we have it?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. You just give me a
You
free shirt
didn't
every."
steal it.
Yeah, man. It's like, give me a
Yeah,
free.
you asked for it. You
Yeah,
asked for it.
right.
So, yeah, it's on the record.
So yeah,
It's
it's
like giving somebody a baby name that you're not going
exactly
to
Right.
right.
use.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, so supposedly somebody else named me, not my parents. So seriously,
Okay.
a family friend.
Well, that's okay. I think coming up with a baby name would be really
Right.
hard.
That would be pretty cool. Yeah,
Right.
that would be
Because,
really
like,
cool. Hey, I named you like
right,
whatever. You know, every time you
Right.
see them.
you're
You
saddling
don't
somebody with this name forever, you know? Like,
Sure.
okay. I have something in my eye. I'm just struggling so
I got
bad.
from Alabama or something.
I am from Alabama.
Okay, I was like, that accent. I'm trying to pin it down. Sounds like Alabama.
I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or not.
Oh no,
Yeah.
like we're playing Alabama here in a couple
Yep.
weeks in
Yep.
Birmingham
How did I not know this?
at the Nick.
Where?
The Nick.
Okay. I may have
Yeah.
to make a little, I may have to mosey down that
Oh
way.
yeah. Are you in like Huntsville or?
Yeah, I'm up.
Oh,
Yeah. So
Gotcha. We know some other people in Huntsville. We played there once, and the venue was like in a little. It was like in this kind of like a shopping center. It was really weird. It was like just in the middle of the shopping center, and it was at the corner. And they had a bunch. I remember them having a bunch of pinball games, but can't think of the name of the
it
venue.
wasn't called the station, was it?
No, I don't think it was a station. But
Okay.
we played with the Casket Kids.
Okay.
Heard of them,
Okay.
but I can't remember who else we played with. But yeah, Huntsville was a good time. It's cool.
Yay! You like our state. Great.
Yeah. And then there's some folks we know at this like promo page called Vinyl Lollipops.
Right.
And yeah, Laura, I think's her name. She's been cool to us. So yeah, Alabama has been real good to us.
For sure.
Awesome. Okay. So,
Pass it on.
I'm gonna ask another standard question because it's how I start. Okay, so who are your influences, your major influences that got you started in what you do? My table's about to fall apart.
Well, I'm gonna like do a fourth wall kind of thing. So when he was talking about how Gravehuffer got its name and it was a stolen thing, right? Metallica was the same thing, right? Metallica stole the band name Metallica from somebody that was going to use it as a fanzine.
Yeah, right. He wanted Metallica or Metal Mania.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I was born in the late 80s, so Metallica was dominating the world by the time I came about to heavy metal. So, I mean, it was Metallica, but then for some people, you find out there's heavier, nastier, more vulgar things, and you go down that path, right? And yeah, so Metallica led to death metal and grind and all of that.
Same here, really.
But also the flip side of that, I thoroughly enjoy jazz and I've studied jazz and prog rock, obviously, 70s prog, Rush, yes, even Kansas or like European stuff like Colosseum. Colosseum's amazing.
Yeah, they really are.
So it's all an amalgamation of that, like the nasty and what one would call beautiful,
right, or progressive.
It just melded together.
Yeah. I lost her for a second.
And yours is the same, basically. You started with Metallica and went from there.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people's jumping off point. They just
you got to give them respect to that.
Well, I think Richie's a little older than me. And his name's Richie for a reason.
I was named after Richie Blackmore from Deep Purple. So.
okay.
So yeah, but again, Deep Purple and that whole Coliseum, Cream, the early days, the whole startup of that esoteric weird metal stuff,
right?
King Zeppelin, King Crimson, but also Sabbath. I don't think this conversation could not continue without bringing up Sabbath. So
yeah, big time.
That's the kind of stuff. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
That's the kind of stuff I'm more familiar with because of the age of my parents. So
right, yeah, like my mom and dad are in their 70s, so in the 70s, we were tiny, little kids, and they're in their 20s. So yeah, my parents were always putting on Zeppelin and Deep Purple and Black Sabbath, even Leonard Skinner, and I always preferred Allman Brothers. But hey,
yeah.
But that kind of stuff. So you're right, Heath again.
You're right, Heath.
Yes, really stuff that was a little left of center. Like back then, that shit was crazy. You were kind of
right,
especially here if you were a weirdo. If you were
and I think the weirdo thing too, right? Because metal, and I've made this point to Richie before. Metal it's kind of a cheeky thing in general, right? Like
it's almost ridiculous.
It's meant to be over the top,
right.
Very rage filled and aggressive, and this whole thing, right? Like you're a performative professional wrestler.
Yeah, you're right.
And yeah, to look at it from that perspective, it's like Iron Maiden has an Eddie, right? It's the costume, and it's not something you just don just when you go out. It becomes a life and an ingrained thing. And I think that's why the weirdos flock to it.
Right.
And we're all
those
people.
Yeah, as soon as I get my guitar on, and as soon as he gets the sticks in his hand, you kind of turn into a little bit of a different
Yeah.
person. It's like an exaggerated version of yourself. It's pretty. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but you do become kind of a weird little character when you're playing.
So along with influences, how did you get started with playing drums? What made you?
I don't know. Genuinely don't. But you know, a lot of people say, oh, yeah, my kids, you know, beating up pots and pans when they were 2 or 3 years old in the kitchen while mom's cooking, whatever. Yeah, that was me. And you know, I think it was 8. I got a snare drum, and then at 10, I got my first kit. But for me, it was like a militaristic thing. Like I didn't want to do anything else once I was given the opportunity to play drums.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I used to ride BMX and do all kinds of other stuff when I was a kid, but when I started getting into drums, man, that was it. It was,
Yeah.
you know, I had blinders on.
Same.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. As soon as I was into guitar, I was the same way, man. So I used to skate, yeah, BMX and stuff, hang out with my friends, and played, Nintendo.
Right.
And then, like, as soon as I really got into guitar and got like a setup, so to speak, that was it, dude. Every day I got home from school playing guitar.
Right. Yeah, because again, like you could either go outside and go BMXing or skateboarding with your friends, or you could sit there because for whatever, again, weird reason, you're like, dude, I can do this better. I'm going to continue to do
Right.
it. So you just pull away for
Right.
hours on end.
Yeah. It's weird how compelled you feel to do it.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Was there anyone in particular like that made you want to pick up a guitar?
Well,
He says he
yeah.
doesn't know, but you.
Yeah, for sure. Like, well, my parents were named me after Richie Blackmore from Deep Purple and Rainbow. So those two bands were played at various or very loud volumes when I was a kid. My dad crank it. Like he was in the military in Germany in the early 70s. So he got to see Deep Purple and Led Zeppelin and the Doors and the Who and all this really cool stuff. And so he brought that to America with him. And people thought he was a weirdo. Like, what's this Deep Purple? Ugh. Like, that's scary. So, the people around here listen to this top 40 or whatever. Right. There wasn't really very many freaks. So
Hi, I'm from Alabama. You want to talk about what the people around here listen to?
oh no. Is it all Leonard Skinner?
Oh, there is a lot of Leonard Skinner. There
Yeah,
is
yeah.
a lot. And I don't know, that pop country stuff that's not real country anymore. And yeah. So
Yeah, I like fucking old country and stuff. And my parents were into that outlaw country. And
mhm.
yeah, that's definitely part of at least me, um, which in turn turned into like kind of punk rock, because of the message. And so it's funny how each genre it takes you to a different place, especially in the underground, because you hear, oh, that's got a punk sound, that's got a hardcore sound, and then you discover those other bands and stuff. So, but that was a one hell of a diversion. She wants specifics.
Who made you want to play guitar?
Yeah, man. James Hetfield was one of them too. Like I downpick everything. People still to this day will say, "Man, you're a downpick king," and I'm like at 50 years old. That's all I've ever done on the place. For how many years? I feel lucky to be able to still do that.
Right.
Trey from Morbid Angel were another huge influence on me. I can even hear it in some of the new stuff. And I never pick up the instrument and say, I'm going to play something like Morbid Angel, or I'm going to play something like Metallica. Yeah. It's how I'm feeling that day and whatever comes out. So I feel like we're pretty organic in that respect.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry to go way off there.
Well, I can say from what I heard,
Uh-huh.
from what I have listened to from you guys, I didn't listen to it and immediately go, "Oh, well, that sounds like." So yeah, I can see that where it's wherever your headspace is, you're not basing it off somebody else. I definitely
Right.
think I can hear that when I listen
Awesome.
to you.
That's
So,
cool.
but while we're on the topic of listening to stuff, So is there anyone, and because I love to ask this question, I get some of the weirdest answers. Is there anyone that you listen to that might surprise people? Wes has already mentioned jazz.
I
So he's
mentioned
already
Brew.
kind of there.
Oh, jazz.
Anybody in particular? Like, I don't believe in guilty pleasures. Like, I
No,
like what I like.
We've talked about
Yeah.
that together before.
yes,
About
I've had to say that
constitutes
too.
a guilty pleasure, right?
Yeah, like nothing I listen to makes me feel guilty.
If you like it,
You know what I
you
mean?
like
Just,
it.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
just
Why do you
something that,
feel guilty?
yeah,
but
I'm
something
so
that other
unapologetic. I
people
like,
would
I
not
like
expect.
Journey.
What would other people not expect?
Yeah,
us to
Journey.
listen to?
Yeah,
Journey?
yeah, I love
Journey?
Journey.
Everybody listens to, come on.
Don't stop believing.
If you don't sing that, you're lying.
Yeah, right.
So,
Oh man,
just everybody. Everyone's a small town girl. It's fine.
man,
I'm
like the
literally a
Outlaw
small town
Country.
girl.
I mean, that like, yeah, maybe some people that don't really know us will be like, that's kind of weird or whatever. But yeah, definitely that. Those couple things. What do you say, jazz? And,
Yeah, but see, I don't, and I guess everything's perspectival, but I don't think that a drummer necessarily enjoying jazz is something that most
Yeah.
drummers, we're talking about. Anyway, I don't think that's weird. Now, like '90s pop or '90s gangster rap, NWA. Um, I think when we were out with Forrest a while back,
yeah,
and we were talking about NWA,
yeah,
and he had a bunch of weird shit on a playlist, random stuff.
yeah, right, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, like '90s gangster rap.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Same here. I love Public Enemy and Wu-Tang Clan and old ODB, all that stuff. Um, Punk might be a bit of a stretch. Like I'm sure some people would hear us and like, yeah, they probably enjoy some punk rock. Um, no, I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head.
I do think it's funny because I haven't talked to people now like I have interviewing bands and such
Oh yeah,
that people don't draw the parallels between outlaw country and metal though. There are a
well,
lot
it
of
goes back to
them,
what I was saying earlier. It's
yeah,
that aggression, like
right?
there's
And
yeah,
people
an
don't see, they're just
antithetical
like,
point to be made.
right.
right. And they think country and metal are like two, the opposite ends
Like
of
they
the
can
spectrum.
fight.
And it's like, no, no,
Uh,
it's
Yeah,
not. They're
well,
really,
we uh, Hellhound.
yeah, yeah. We have a song about Robert Johnson, one of the blues players from the '30s, and it's about him doing a deal with the devil and going to the crossroads and
Yeah,
but yeah, like we love stuff like that.
yeah.
And that totally parlays into like the punk rock and metal, like especially subject matter wise and
And
like
I
just
think
the
Mhm.
attitude, how do you deliver
and I think that's the point though. It's the attitude, right? Because
yeah,
I think within the realm of art and society, I think that the country stuff, the outlaw country stuff, punk, obviously, metal, it is the underbelly of society,
yeah,
right.
right? It's
right,
Yeah.
it's the weirdos, it's the garbage, right?
right.
That's us.
They're singing about what's going on in the world.
Right.
True
Right.
art usually holds a mirror up to the rest of the
Yeah.
world and
Yeah.
says, "Hey,
Yep.
man, this is what's going on."
Yeah.
So it's a good springboard.
Right.
For what is y'all's typical writing process? Is that how you approach writing most of the time? Oh, that
From a lyrical standpoint,
Musical.
musical or lyrical. You
All
can
of it.
differentiate.
music for me, writing stuff, it's twofold.
Okay.
You either something hits you
Yeah.
and you have to put it down,
Right.
you have to track it,
Yep.
right? Like Michael Jackson, he famously, would wake up his studio crew at like 2:30 in the morning to go track something because
Right.
it just came to him, and if he didn't do it, he was scared Prince was going to get it,
Right.
because it was just this traveling
floating
idea,
Yeah.
And no, so yeah, you got to get it out. And whether it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm, trying to transcribe something on my phone and get a video and send it to Richie or something like that, or vice versa,
Yeah.
he's already got something, and I'm
Right.
like, what can I do with that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Both of those components are work, right? Because it's from scratch, you're putting something together. But it's the process, and I think that's that old adage, right? It's not you're not looking at the diamond at the end of the road. You're looking at the road, the process.
Yeah, you're like really, yeah, you're watching where you're going.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like you're driving.
But I think that's what he was saying earlier with organic writing. It comes to you and you pitch it and it either gets scooped up or somebody pisses on it and you move on.
Yeah, like we all we all have to like dig it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean? If
like,
it's not, yeah, and I don't think anyone's gonna detest that. Like if it's a truly democratic thing and most people aren't into what you're throwing down,
right.
Move on.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're gonna dig your heels in and it's gonna be drama and
fight about it. Yeah, like
no room for that.
Right. Yeah, we're very like agreeable. All me, Mike, Wes, and Horace now. And I guess you've only written it.
No, I wrote a little bit with
Travis.
with Travis. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess
Trey. Because he was as we started writing,
right.
It's when we transitioned. So,
right.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's written with two different singers. But yeah, a lot of the times I'll just be sitting at home watching TV or something, and I'll have my guitar, and I'll just start playing whatever, and it's whatever pops out. I'll be playing for 20 minutes, and maybe 2 seconds of that was cool. So like, yeah, that caught my ear, because a lot of the times it's just mindless, like, playing scales or warming up or whatever. But
there's
hey,
that too, though, the mindless thing, right? Like,
yeah,
you have your repertoire, your warm up, you get there, and then you either have something you want to work on or you just freeform. And then at some point you're like, whoa, okay,
yeah, something happened.
Stop, hold,
yeah.
right?
What was that?
We're gonna put this in the bag,
Yeah.
But again, sometimes that happens. Sometimes everything you play is shit, and you wake up tomorrow and it's a new day.
Right. I've got like 2 records worth of solo albums.
Yeah.
Just shit stuff that didn't make
all the B, C, and elemental P stuff. Yeah, the bottom of that bag of holding.
Yeah, there's good stuff, man. I mean, just because everybody doesn't like it doesn't make it less valid.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe 2 years down the road, I'll play it for the guys again, and they'll be like, "That's really cool, man."
Why did we skip that?
Yeah, like why did we not like that?
Yeah.
In 2025.
Things change. It's fine.
Yeah.
So when you're writing, do you ever consider how it's going to translate live? Does that ever dictate?
Really good question. That's a really good question.
It's an easy question for me. Go ahead.
Well, yes. Like, if it doesn't feel good at practice, it's probably not going to be great live either.
Yeah.
If we struggle to get through it, we're kind of like, we don't want to record it, let alone play it live. So yeah, it definitely is a big kind of like editor in a way. Like, play this live, yes or no? No, this doesn't need to be on the record. So yeah,
Right.
that's a really big part of what we do, right?
For me, it's to kind of paraphrase what David Elich has said in the past about being a drummer, right? We're not athletes, but we're athletes. So right. For me, it comes down to a very pragmatic view. Can I physically play? Right? And if the answer is no, then either I need to kick it up, right? And need to get better, right? Which is the ongoing process. Or again, put it on the back burner for another day.
Sometimes that happens. Sometimes the song is like, even Wes is like, man, the song is like, it just blows his mind. Yeah. And so he's going to do those extra steps or whatever it is he thinks he needs to do to make it playable live.
Yeah.
There may even be times when we adjust something because the song idea is so strong and we like it so. I don't know, man. We're pretty picky now that I think about it.
Yeah. But again, for me, that's why it was so easy. It's genuinely like if I can't physically, if we're writing something, at 240 BPM, can I withstand blasting for 240, right? For a song in the middle of a set that's already blistered. Right.
Right.
Now, yeah, sure, you can track it, and that's the beauty of recording, right? You have
Right.
all day.
Yeah.
You track it 9,000 times.
Right.
Right.
But live, yeah. Again, can you physically do?
Like Hellhound's next, man. I don't know about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then what is your favorite song to play live?
Some of the new stuff, man. I love the old stuff because it's just nasty and grindy. But I really like playing the new stuff.
Neanderthal.
Neanderthal is blue.
That's probably one of my favorites.
I love that Travis, he was like, yeah, it's like Brutal Truth or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Definitely more of our grindy side of things. But there's also like a psychedelic sound stuff at the end.
Yeah,
where
it's real ambient.
Yeah, it's real and it's kind of trancy almost. It's I don't know. Like songs go in weird directions when we don't even necessarily mean them to. And songs evolve too. Like I know when we record stuff, when we go to play it live, by the time you played it live a couple of years, it's completely different than the studio version.
Well, and two, like if you see Gravehuffer today with me on drums, and I'm playing stuff that 2 drummers ago tracked, right?
Right.
I'm not playing it the same.
Yeah.
So if you're only used to the record, you're not hearing that if you see us today.
Right. It'll be a new experience. Like
it'll be different.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be different. Exactly. Like sometimes we surprise ourselves in in the middle of the show. Somebody will do something and be like,
right. You see the whole band look at one dude, like, yeah, okay, cool.
Like I remember in Chains Around You, you start doing these weird little fills.
Yeah.
When I'm doing the picking part, like changing chords or whatever. Like that song is so different live now. So, but that's the way the bands in the '70s used to do.
Yeah.
Listen to a Deep Purple record.
It's a feel.
Yeah. Listen to a Deep Purple live record. They're not the same at all. They're so different. Anyway, sorry.
I don't think I've ever had anybody answer that so readily. You knew exactly which song
we were in the middle
and
of
agreed.
Yeah.
You had a consensus.
Yeah, we're getting ready to we're in the middle, like we're pretty much done writing a new record, but
everything's a demo.
Yeah, we've done demos and pre-production versions, and unfortunately, our bass player had to go to the hospital, and he's in a nursing home right now doing physical therapy, and he records us, and so obviously he has to be ready, otherwise this thing would have probably been out by now. Yeah, but yeah, we're just chomping at the bit, so it's just banging around in our head.
So what is your favorite thing about playing live? While we're still on the topic of live shows, what's the best part?
Recognizing when we do certain things.
Yeah.
Sometimes like we'll call attention to a particular thing the other player does.
So in Fall of Man, one of the new songs that we're playing in the set, there's a line about man being the worst enemy of man.
The greatest enemy of man is man.
Is man. Yeah, and I can't tell you how many times we've played that now where I look up and right at that moment, both Richie and Forrest are looking back at me saying,
we say the greatest enemy of man is Wes. And so we'll look at him and point out. It depends on like the crowd and what kind of mood we're in. But,
right.
Camaraderie.
Yeah.
Best each other on stage.
Yeah. I mean, that's the funnest part of playing live. And then when you nail certain parts and like throughout the set, like there's just certain times where I feel like Wes and I are just locked in, and it's just you get a vibe off of that, and it just kind of keeps continuing throughout the rest of the set.
That would probably be the penultimate
thing
of playing live. That feeling when you can look at your fellow bandmates and just say, yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's nothing like
it is. It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
When you're just that locked in, you're almost not even thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's like, and you can almost hear inside the music.
The flow state, right?
Yeah.
You don't exist.
Right. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. You're in a different world, a different place. We're sounding really like hippies and shit.
No, you're just being honest.
That's right.
Because some people I don't know, the standard answer is always crowd interaction, and I'm just like, well, I feel like I can see how that would be a high, but there's
Sure.
more to it than
Of
that.
course, of
Yeah.
course.
You know, I mean, you're doing what you love, and
Right.
regardless of you want everyone to be into it, I'm
Sure.
sure, but like regardless of that, you're still doing what you love. Like you created this and you're putting
Yeah.
it out there, and I think that would be amazing, you know, regardless. So,
Yeah. Oh,
That's a
but
cool.
yeah, like if
Yeah.
you're having that feeling, right, where you're nailing
right.
something and you look out and there's 150, 200 people just beating the shit out of each
Pop
other.
in the- and
You
you're
know what I mean? You're
oh,
like,
whoa.
yeah, it's even more.
Yeah, it completes the circle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
full circle. Exactly.
like if you're into it yourselves that much, and it's just sounding like just unbelievable, and then you
Right.
look at the crowd and they're just going bananas. Like it's
Same
like
for
they
you.
get it too. You know,
Right.
like it's a cool give and
And
take.
it's that
I know that's kind of cliche, but it really is.
it's
It's a
that
cool.
reciprocation of energy
Yeah.
too. Like y'all
Exactly.
are feeling it, which makes us feel it even more. And it,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
So is there anything y'all do to prepare for live shows? Do you have any like pre-show rituals? Oh, okay. A lot of people tell me they don't. So
Oh, it's like right before we go on stage.
yeah,
Not there. We don't have like a band ritual. We don't pray or
okay.
hold hands or
Skip
none of
through
that.
the flowers.
I'm a drummer, so I sit down and I physically get warmed up.
Yeah.
Right.
An hour before I'm either doing jumping jacks or push-ups or sitting on a pad for 30 minutes. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
pee.
He pees.
I pee.
Yeah.
I have to pee right before I get on stage. Otherwise, I'm like, it does. I just don't feel right.
Richie will be dancing different that night.
I just don't feel right.
No, and I think we usually have a little session, like a smoking session before each set, you know, and we kind of, I don't know,
Altitude adjustment.
yeah, and a little altitude adjustment, and we do bond through that, like really well, like because we'll just talk about the weirdest, goofiest stuff, and I think the general vibe of us just having a good time really adds to the live show.
Right, because again, it goes to that point, right? Because it's not just me playing drums to what he's doing and what Forrest is doing and what David's doing, right?
Yeah.
We're doing a thing. We're on stage, it's Gravehuffer. Off stage, I'm just a dude that's in Gravehuffer. I don't remember who I just heard say that, but somebody right? But no, we're a group of friends that do this dumbass thing, right? Of playing metal on stage, and we
Right.
thoroughly enjoy it. So if we're all in the same headspace, which when we're on the road, I don't,
That's
it's always the same way.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, so yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we genuinely enjoy each other's company and just have a great time. Because there are times, I've heard of other people in bands like, man, they fight all the time, and like, I would hate that.
Yeah, but I think there's a lot of bands too that take it. Earlier I said metal is it's silly, right? I think people run it like a business, and if
Or
that's your
just
bag,
take it too
Right.
serious.
yeah, it's too serious. It's too
Yeah.
too much business, right? I'm
Yeah.
not in it for business, man. I'm just here to jam and have a good time.
Yeah. I mean, we're
For real.
self-sufficient.
If it becomes
that helps.
drama or
Yeah.
any of that,
Right.
see you.
Yeah. Me too.
How do y'all pick what's in the set list? Is this a democratic decision
Yeah.
or yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. To an
so.
extent, though, like
Yeah.
there's a lot of lobbying too, because
Yeah.
well, for real, Forrest will be like, oh, I want to do this line this way, or snarl a certain way, or do more of a punk rock thing. So let's put this song in the set,
Yeah.
right? And then somebody will be like, well, sure, this song leads out of this song better, so we should probably put it there. It's
Yeah. We kind of toil over the set a bit.
particularly after we got everything kind of down pat for the record. We knew we wanted to start adding new stuff in.
Right.
That's when we were like, okay, what do we want to get rid of? Cherry
Right.
pick, right?
Yeah.
And for good reason. What's staying from the old set? What's coming out? What are we
Right.
switching and what's going in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We put a lot of thought into how the set flows. And, sometimes we're like, hey, we need about 30 seconds where we can get a drink and tune and all that stuff.
Wait,
And
hydrate.
yeah, don't wait, hydrate. And, we'll play like a sample or something leading into a new song or the next song.
Right.
We got a part in the set right now. The song is it's the first part of our that 22-minute song, you know, that depart from so much evil.
Yeah, play that sample.
We'll play the sample going into the Inferno section. You know, it works really well for like, you know, the break in the set.
Yeah, it gives us time to, you know, recoup, get our bearings, drink water, whatever.
Yeah,
and there's not silence on stage.
Yeah, we try not to just have
yeah
standing there like, hey, how's it going?
Like everyone can attest to that. You've been to a show where a band ends the song and there's just dead air, and you're like, what's going on?
Like, come on, guys. Yeah, I don't know how the crowd, like other people think of that, but I feel like the general consensus is, man, they just want you to just get up there and play.
Yeah,
let's play some music and just keep it going. I mean, we only got like a 30-minute set. Like, we don't need to take a break. You know, we just go. So.
So I feel like this is kind of an odd question to ask, and I don't usually ask it that much, but you guys have been together for a while. So I would like to just say, what do you feel like is the biggest highlight of the Gravehuffer legacy? Oh, I'll say it that way. Career.
Sure, yeah.
So far.
I mean, are you just like live shows at records?
What's the coolest thing Gravehuffer's
ever done?
What is the cool? That's the better way to phrase it. I'll start asking it that way. What's the coolest thing you've ever done,
man,
as a band?
Because the thing that makes that question a little difficult is because there's all these firsts that happen at the beginning, like your first record release. Like Your Fault was our first vinyl release. I'm so proud of that. And then, you know, playing the live thing is ultimately where it's at. Like, I love making records. I love writing songs. But playing for other people was personally the best part for me. So we played the second Tennessee Metal Devastation Music Fest in Jackson, Tennessee. And there was probably about almost 2,000 people there. And playing to that many people was just mind-blowing to me. Like, because I'm used to playing to like 30, 50, maybe 100.
Playing dive bars.
Yeah, playing dive bars and stuff, which is awesome. You know, I'm not saying that's not awesome, because there's definitely some memorable shows of that ilk. But playing to, you know, almost 2,000 people, I'm used to like, scatter clapping. But when you would finish a song in front of a couple thousand, you hear like more of a roar in the crowd congratulate you, you know. And I'm like, oh, I wasn't ready for that. I was like, man, that was cool, you know. Like, I see why some musicians find that part addictive, you know?
Right.
But obviously that can't be why you do it, because it's just a different reaction. But with smaller shows, usually the people go more crazy. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know, jumping off stuff, or moshing, or crowd surfing, or stage diving, you know, whatever. So
I think what he was talking about with the mile marker thing, and you know, I could apply this to almost any band I've been in, right? When you put something new out, that's like the new.
You're always most proud of that.
Yeah. Like, you're like, look at what I made. Look at what I made. Look at what I made. And that's what you are most proud of right then in that moment.
Like, you're holding that record in your hand and like, yeah, I did this.
Every new mile marker, this is, you know, it takes up all the volume of, again, the road, right? The journey. It's not the end goal, it's the journey.
Yeah.
So you revel in that for a bit and you move on to the next thing. But for me, it's playing with bands I love, right? So since I've been in Gravehuffer, I think just this last year we played with Revocation, which was badass.
Yeah, dude.
We played with
Paul Bear.
We played with Paul Bear. We played with same venue, Dark Funeral.
Yeah. Ghost Bath. Yeah, those been some pretty cool.
Yeah, just playing with bands, you know, like you get the opportunity. Or Decrepit Birth. We played with them in
Vegas. Yeah, that was cool. Hunt the Dinosaur.
Playing with, you know, big bands, sharing stage with dudes that are, you know, tiers above where you're at.
Right.
That's always cool.
Yes. Like, I remember the first big show I played was opening for Death Angel, and I was like, oh yeah, you know, being real excited about that. You know, Gravehuffer had only been around, well, it was Crom at the time. We'd only been around a couple years. You know, we did Death Angel and Vader and Immolation and DRI. That was a really big deal. Yeah, Immolation. So yeah, he's definitely hit the head on the nail there.
So I don't need to ask my standard dream tour lineup because y'all have already got to do some of them. I love asking that question,
All
but
right,
you don't sound like y'all.
Napalm Death for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
Napalm Death. Are you talking about us to play or just
Yes,
like
yes.
We're on a tour package.
Yeah,
with-
yeah.
Y'all are on the tour package. Yes.
Napalm
Are we
Death?
headlining?
It
No.
does not. So here's the thing.
Unless that's your dream, I mean.
I've had
Well,
people answer it from that angle, but most
sure.
people
No,
answer
that's
it
cool.
right
That's
as if
cool.
they are
But you
the
should always
ultimate.
aim higher.
Aim high.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go ahead and say living or dead because
Oh, duh.
yeah, see now it's even harder.
So I guess
So many people
Sorry.
have said
Are we-
Aussie, and I'm like,
is this a festival or is this a
do you
five
want
band
it to
touring
be a
package?
Instead of
festival?
touring package.
Touring package, okay.
Well, I mean, at this
Yeah.
point, they put so many bands on
That's
just
true.
simple
They tour.
tours, so you go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Keep
I
it
don't know.
I'd
under
still say
10.
Napalm
Yeah,
Death.
Napalm Death, and that's kind of what I'm thinking, right? The quintessential grime, like top notch. It's an odd thing to say top notch grime, right? What's the grindiest? What's the most death metal? What's the crustiest punk, right? And what's the best tour package
Like-
around that?
I think we make total sense to play with them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Voivod.
Voivod, yeah.
That would be
Okay.
another one.
Fear,
Fear. Yeah. Getting into the punk side of things. Like how big do we want to get? Are we talking 2 stages?
yeah.
Like, all right.
Entombed,
Yeah, Tomb would be cool. Tomb. I don't know. I'm thinking like Judas Priest.
oh yeah, okay. let's do an arena tour.
You're right. Yeah. it'd be
I'm
another-
thinking modest,
Yeah.
right? We're gonna play the
You said
Vanguard.
living or dead.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Iron Maiden.
Sure.
We're gonna go on tour with
those two-
Iron Maiden, Slayer, Judas Priest,
Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath, OG Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. And we're gonna throw Thin Lizzy on there too because they've got to be there.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're including living or dead, fucking Metallica.
Yeah, I was just gonna skip it because
It was obvious.
Yeah, we've talked about
Well, when she said living or dead, I think Cliff Burton was still alive.
Cliff Burton Metallica days.
Yeah.
Okay. OG Metallica. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still open for him right now. I'm not dumb.
Sure. Yeah. Of course. You get that
They-
call, you're like,
that call.
do I need to call the guys or can I just say yes right now?
That
Yeah.
would be that no. You tell them later. You say,
Yeah,
I
like-
accepted.
Hey guys, I hope it's okay, but
Hey guys, you know what we're doing these dates? Because this is exactly what we're doing.
quit your job.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you feel is the ultimate goal for Gravehuffer?
To be Iron Maiden.
To be Look, I was like, y'all can just say to keep
Yeah.
doing what we're doing and be able
Yeah.
to do it for years.
I mean, if this were a thing to where
I
we
grew up.
quit our jobs and make money doing this, then yeah,
Whatever that looks like.
yeah, exactly. Whatever
But
that looks
again,
like.
I can't. These are grandiose questions, right? Do I want to be?
They are.
Yeah, right. But it's not going to happen overnight, and I still know that we're going to go from the van we're in to maybe a bus, or maybe there's a trailer before that. You know what I mean? So whatever that next baby step is, so I can revel in that.
Yeah.
That.
For me, I'm solid
Well,
with that.
For
Because
me,
otherwise, it's just fantasy.
yeah, for me, like right now would probably be a label,
A label, yeah.
like some kind of mid-tier label, I guess. I hate to even put
Metal
that.
Blade.
Metal Blade,
Mid-tier.
Relapse. Like, yeah, just that kind of jump. I think we could really do a good thing. I really think so.
Yeah.
You know, even labels beyond that or prior to that would be transcending obscurity, stuff like that. Pavement, not pavement. Prosthetic.
Prosthetic.
Yeah.
Prosthetic records.
That's a just that kind of like you said, baby step.
Yeah.
Right.
Something to where we could afford to take off to tour for a couple of weeks. You know? I think that would probably be the extent of what we would be available to do at the moment. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know. Like you said, baby step. It's
and
always
reveling in that next step.
Right.
Like not taking it for granted.
Right.
You know what I mean? And as I said, I don't want to like sound like I'm dissing the grandiosity of the question, but for me, it's don't fantasize. Make a reasonable goal.
Yeah.
Do it.
Sure.
Revel in it.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah. He's definitely practical.
Yeah.
And I mean, we all are, and you have to be able to still be doing it 18 years later.
Yeah, because I
Right.
mean, you get
what I
worn
mean?
down, man. I mean,
Yeah.
when you're straight up DIY,
Yeah.
it's brutal. It's monotonous. I mean, there's
You
there's
have
a
to
lot of
temper
ego
your
hits constantly.
yeah. You have to
So,
temper your expectations.
yeah,
Because otherwise, you will just want to quit if you're thinking,
Get burned
"Oh,
out.
I'm going to be the next band that plays theaters or
Yeah.
whatever."
Yeah.
I want to jump to that right now. Like, yeah, that's not going
Right.
to happen unless you have tons of money and connections.
Right.
And there are those out there.
Yeah, I just don't think that's not as what do I want I don't know how I want to phrase it, the word I'm trying to find. I don't want to say achievable because that's not what I mean. But
Uh-huh.
you don't have bands like there's not ever going to be somebody that's another Beatle.
Right.
The Beatles. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I got sidetracked. My brother's cat came in here. Um,
Cats do that.
but it's not as it's not like it used to be, I guess I would say.
Oh, 100%.
Like
Yeah.
now that's not as realistic. That's why I don't always ask that question
No, I get it.
because it's like you're not probably gonna get there unless you're some kind of tailor-made
I
somebody
mean,
that's put out there.
I
right.
think that you hit the nail on the head
Yeah.
right there. We're not tailor made, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So if it's and
Opiate for the masses
to the
and
point about
fine.
record labels, right? They're searching for that tailor made, that box that the
Right.
algorithms already said you need to sink your teeth
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you're not
Even
there,
at at the bottom,
Yeah.
the lower levels,
Right.
and you're
they're
also
still looking for that one sludge band or that one doom band or that one death metal band.
and we could go down the rabbit hole of how things have changed in the days, the Beatles were bigger than God, right?
Yeah.
Because now we're contending with, again, algorithmic uh, uh, record companies and genuine AI music,
Right.
Yes.
right? And
with all the streaming and the internet
and how all of that streaming works.
changed
Yeah.
everything so much.
So,
Everybody's got a voice, so it makes it more saturated. Therefore, there's less, not really opportunity, but kind of is.
well, it's a weird dichotomy,
It is.
right? Because
Yes.
there's so much pandering because to fit into that box, right? And then people who like us and damn near every other grindcore band you hear or something like that, right? Don't give a shit. But that's why they're DIY and they're scraping the barrel.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Because those kind of bands are usually the ones that you're going to see outlive everybody else. I can't believe that Brutal Truth's still together. I can't believe blah, blah, blah's still together. Because they do it because they're compelled to do it. And they just love it. They don't have any of these other outside voices talking to them and telling them what they should and shouldn't do, what they should and shouldn't wear, and all kinds of weird stuff. And I just don't know if I were to be offered something like that. I don't think I could do it.
It'd be hard.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many different variables
Sure.
to weigh into any kind of consideration with that.
Yep.
Sorry to get so
And there's-
deep on you now.
Well, there's the risk, like he said, the dichotomy, like the internet. Okay, so now I have the opportunity to find bands that I would never have found, right? And that's
Sure,
a
yeah.
good thing, positive, yay.
Exactly. Yep.
But then there's so much that there are things that I probably would really like that I can't find it because
Yeah.
it's buried, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
good and bad. And then y'all
Right.
have to be content creators now as well as musicians, like, because to feed the algorithms and
Yep.
I just I don't know. I see the good and bad. As someone who loves music as much as I do, I like that I'm not being spoon-fed, that I can go to the
Sure,
internet and find, bands like y'all.
sure, yeah,
But it's just it's hard.
it
Yeah.
And
really
I bet
is.
it's even harder for y'all. So,
Oh,
Yeah, like he
geez,
said,
yeah,
it's there's so much saturation because
mhm.
everyone has the opportunity to have a
Yes,
voice. And it's not even just social media, right?
right.
You don't have to go to a studio to record. You can spend $1,000, $2,000, record an entire freaking record in your bedroom,
Yeah.
put it
that
out,
sounds like a professional
right?
product.
Polish
Right.
the whole
Yeah,
time,
right,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, so many
And
different
then
things.
and then
right.
I just have to stay off the topic of AI because I've already made somebody mad this week with that topic. So,
Geez.
I mean, I specified generative AI is what
Yeah,
I am against, but it didn't
yeah,
seem to matter. They still were not
okay.
happy with
Yeah.
what I had to
I
say.
mean,
So,
personally,
I'm a caveman.
yeah, we're cavemen.
It's kind of an ongoing motif with the new record of this. We have a song called Neanderthal that's in the set, and this, kind of retorting back to, as Forrest says, the day when you gather your utensils,
Gather your, sharpen your axe,
sharpen your axe. Yeah,
yeah, because we're gonna be going back to that time. Blah blah blah. Yeah, like you said, that's kind of how we operate. I mean, like you say, at the same time, you got the content creators, and like I don't create content for the sake. Like I usually use photos we've been sent from shows from photographers,
right.
videos we've made, uh, art from the different artists we've used, whatever it is. Or if somebody, I don't know, leaves a cool comment or something, we'll highlight that. We try not to be, or interviews.
As I say, or you reach out to someone like me and do
Yeah,
an
right.
interview.
Yeah. Like interviews are fantastic content, you know. You can dice them up into reels and all that stuff.
Right.
But yeah, I've never really been one to just, hey, Wes, we got to get together and act like we're doing a game show.
yeah.
Like we've never really did content for the sake of it.
So there's that dichotomy, right? We're talking about the oversaturation and the algorithm
We like
fitting
to
in a
say.
box. Meanwhile, society's like, be your authentic self. Right. So like,
Right?
tell me how to.
Yes.
Man, yeah, come on, yeah.
Yep.
Your authentic self. Maybe that doesn't get as many clicks as Blake's authentic self.
It's all in the words of George Carlin, it's all bullshit.
It's all bullshit.
People. It's bad for you.
Right?
Well, and a lot of the people that get big like nowadays are kind of a flash in the pan though. Like you'll have somebody who for like a second they're all you see, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
And then that
Gone.
they
Yeah.
disappear. I mean,
Yeah.
you have some people who have longevity. I don't need to say names of the people who have been around for a while, but
Of course.
even if I don't understand it,
Yeah.
they're
Sure.
doing their
Yeah.
thing. But
Sure.
then, so I don't know. I think it's part of why I hesitated so long to start doing this
Yeah.
because
Well, go ahead.
it's so hard and it's so hard to reach people and I'm trying to help the indie, for lack of a better way to phrase it, the indie
Yeah.
community, the
Yeah.
people,
There's DIY. We're all
and I want y'all, I'm like, I want y'all to come on my podcast and talk about it and let's talk about it.
right.
And it's so hard and it's hard to reach people and it's hard to get followers and it's hard to get people
Yeah.
interested if it's not
It is, man. It is without being too gimmicky.
Well, and I'm glad you said gimmick again because for
yeah,
me,
because I
and
can't.
it's all pandering.
Yeah,
It
pandering.
really, really, really is.
Yeah.
There's a flip side to that though, right?
Sure.
When you say that you're trying to help the indie community and the DIY, right? You become part of that community. I mean, you're there hand in hand. You're doing the thing from one side and we are from the other, right? That's not pandering. Neither of either side of this party right now is a pandering
Sure.
aspect. But I think when it comes to, you know, you're pitching to every single record company because you've done everything in your power to put yourself in that box. You know what I mean? That yeah, that's a gimmick. Now, if you're trying to sell a gimmick, right, and you're gonna sell it damn well, you're gonna be the next Guar, do it.
Right. If your
Go
idea,
full
yeah,
tilt,
if
man.
your idea is that cool, that original, you're that passionate about it, obviously you're gonna, like you said, Gore.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
so into it. They were gonna succeed no matter what. You know, that's
Right.
kind of that was their attitude. And again, attitude coming into the play.
Yep.
Coming into the conversation. Like you really have to have that attitude, that drive to make it work, especially if it's a unique idea. People are like, what is this?
And then, and you know, weird. Let's talk about weird. If you're gonna do a gimmick, do it right. Have you heard of how you say it? That duo, Angine de Protrain. Those two dudes.
Canada.
You haven't heard of that with the polka dots and gold and black and white polka dots?
They play this
Two guys,
microtonal
all
music.
weird
really
microtonal,
Yeah.
froggy, fuzz rock stuff.
But
It's
they
bad
dress
to
up
the
all
bone.
crazy. Like you don't know their identities because they have all these outfits on and all this weird guys got a long nose and it's just really
It's weird. It's genuinely
very
weird, but it's authentic.
right. Yeah, you can tell like this is not an industry plant or whatever.
Right. Or someone just trying to get clicks by faking like they're weird.
Like right.
Sure. But if you're gonna do that, like I said, sink your teeth into it, man.
Right. Go all in.
Go full tilt. Yep.
Yeah.
Like Imperial Triumphant.
Yeah.
They're pretty
Those
odd.
dudes are bad.
But you watch them and you're like, this doesn't even sound like contemporary music. This sounds like something the aliens playing. You know, like what are they doing? It's just
wild.
It is wild, and nobody like they have their own genre basically. Like nobody sounds like. But they're slowly getting on bigger tours.
Yeah, we just saw him with Between the Buried Men,
and it blew me away. Blew me away. But yeah, like you say, lean into that weird. Yeah.
We're still out there.
Right. Yeah.
The genuine people are still out there.
That's right. Yeah. Weirdos still exist. Right.
Yay! We are the weirdos, as they say.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Holding the community together.
That's right.
Come here. Come here. Well, you're just sitting here. Here.
He
just slammed the door shut.
Oh,
Hanzo, look.
We're animal lovers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. Okay. You were being ignored. I'm sorry.
I've got 4 cats at home.
I'm absolutely a cat lady, and I have no shame.
Yeah.
It does not, I have 2 of my own, and then my brother's 2, and then my best friend has 3. So,
oh my!
Yeah, and I'm like, they're all my kids.
Right. That's awesome.
Okay, you can get down.
Conditional sons of bitches.
I didn't mean to make.
I like dogs.
I love dogs, cats.
Yeah. I've
snakes. Got a snake.
I've got snakes and rats, all kinds of stuff.
See, I want a ferret. That's I don't know. I
just
really want a ferret.
Yeah.
But you know what deters me from that is every time I go in a pet store and I go near the ferret cage, they're quite smelly little animal. And I mean, like I know if you keep it clean,
must clean.
Yeah.
But they're kind of funky, so
they
I don't want one,
Gosh, they're funny. They're naughty.
Okay. Anyway, we got sidetracked. So one other question that I always ask that's kind of like one of the fun questions that's not necessarily music related. So what are your hobbies outside of music? Or do you do anything outside of music? Because I've had people tell me they don't.
Well, music takes a very large percentage of my, I don't even want to call it free time. You know what I mean? Like it's, I just do it. Depending on like if we're in an album writing cycle, we're really into it. Yeah. It takes up every bit of time we have away from our day jobs. I know what yours is, your favorite pastime.
I wasn't even thinking of that. That's funny.
So one time we're playing a festival and Wes looks at me and goes, Richie, you know what my favorite pastime is? I go, what's that, Wes? He goes, smoking weed. And I've lost my shit. Like, I could not stop laughing.
Yeah.
I don't know why it hit me that way. but no,
go ahead, man.
Yeah. Hobbies.
Drums. I mean, that for me, I don't have spare time, right? If I'm
Right.
not working on my homestead or at work or working on a car, or plumbing or doing something, my downtime
Yeah.
consists of sitting in a van with these jackoffs for 9 hours at a time.
Yeah.
Right. And then when we get there, we load in, I get set up, we play hacky sack, we play, and then we do it all over again. So hacky sack, there you go. That's
Hacky
a
sack.
hobby.
Yeah.
Hacky
It's a hobby. That
I watch
can.
a lot of true crime. Like every day, I gotta find some new true crime show. Right now, I'm watching what it's like to be related to a serial killer. Like it's it's interesting. Nobody ever thinks of that. Like Jeffrey Dahmer's, brother. Wonder what they're like. You don't ever hear anybody talk about that. I'm into like psychology type stuff, how the brain works, why people do things they do, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I've got a wife and 4 kids, and we do lots of stuff. My kids are all into music, so the music continues with the kids. And
I'm actually, as soon as we're done with the interview, I'm going to an event with my kid. We're having a pirate themed dance party for her acting troupe.
we're freaking artistic nerds.
My wife's an artist.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife likes to crochet and knit. She's she's a really good artist when she does it. Yeah, we're all artistically driven.
We're all weirdos.
Yeah, we're all weirdos again. Even in
This has
music.
been the theme of the interview.
Yeah.
Right.
We attract one another.
That's right.
Okay, so I will close off with saying, is there anything else just that y'all want to tell my viewers that you just want everyone to know?
Well, I appreciate every single person that buys merchandise, comes to a show, comes and talks to us, all that stuff. Contacts us on social media, whatever it is, takes pictures of the band, all that video. We love all that stuff. We like that, again, reciprocation with people, networking with people, you know. That's all obviously important for booking tours and stuff like that, since we're at that DIY level.
Everything's outreach.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Meeting new people. I love meeting people I've known on the internet for 10 years. Like, it's nice to finally meet.
Yeah.
Those are all, that's
Person
all.
to person.
Yeah, person to person. Yeah. Stuff like that's always really cool. But yeah, bandcamp.com, gravehuffer.bandcamp.com is where you're going to like find show dates and merch and music. And that's our best one-stop shop. So if anybody watches this, wants to hear what we're like or see what we're like, there you go.
And thank you for this.
Yeah,
again, like I said earlier, man, because you do what you do, you're not just helping the community, you are part of the community. So
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Kudos.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, thank y'all for coming on, because
Thank you.
I have 49 subscribers. Not everybody wants to be on a podcast that's trying to build, so.
Like,
right.
Dude,
yeah.
No. Like, we don't have any of these preset notions that, we're not going to talk to somebody under 100 subscribers.
Well, thank God.
Like, it's just silly to me. If somebody wants to talk to you, why not?
Right.
Don't take yourself so seriously.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%.
Everybody started at ground zero.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yep. And everybody had to be that first person that gave them a chance too.
Yeah.
So.
100%. Yeah.
So I appreciate you guys.
Thank you. Appreciate
and
you.
I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening.
You as well.
And I will talk to y'all again soon, I hope.
Cool. Hope to see you at the show soon.
Take care.
I'm going to really try to make it to Birmingham.
Okay.
That sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
I will definitely message y'all and let you know if I'm coming.
So if you want, I can shoot you the flyer so you'll know like all the details.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Y'all have a good night.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.